India is developing Project 18, a next-generation destroyer class designed to exceed the capabilities of the current Visakhapatnam class in size, firepower and network-centric warfare. To accelerate this indigenous program, New Delhi is exploring technological collaborations with Japan, specifically targeting advanced systems from the Maya-class warships to counter the expanding naval presence in the Indo-Pacific. Let's start with what Project 18 is all about. This is India's next-generation destroyer program and it is massive. Each ship is expected to displace around 13,000 tons, bigger than anything the Indian Navy has ever built. It will carry 144 vertical launch cells loaded with BrahMos missiles, India's long-range air defense system called Kusha, and space reserved for hypersonic weapons. The Indian Navy currently runs Visakhapatnam class destroyers. Project 18 is meant to leapfrog that generation entirely, and some analysts already call it cruiser class, not just a destroyer. Now understand why Japan's Maya class is on India's radar. This is Japan's most advanced destroyer built around the Aegis combat system. It carries a 96-cell missile launcher capable of firing SM-3 interceptors, then can hit ballistic missiles outside the Earth's atmosphere. In 2022, JS Maya actually pulled off that exact intercept in trials with the US Navy. That is the core capability India wants: proven ballistic missile defense at sea, something India's current destroyers do not have. India isn't looking to buy the ship, India is looking at how Japan built the system inside it. Earlier this year, Japan made India an extraordinary offer: the complete design and production rights for its Mogami-class frigate, along with critical technology. That would have been Japan's first major defense platform export to India, and a sharp departure from Tokyo's traditionally restrictive arms export policy. India is still weighing that offer against its own indigenous frigate program. Project 17, bravo! But the pattern is now clear. Japan is opening its naval technology vault for India, frigate and destroyer both, at a pace nobody expected 2 years ago. Japan is racing to counter China's naval expansion in the East and South China Seas. India is watching Chinese warships push deeper into the Indian Ocean. Both countries are Quad members, both anxious about the same rival, and both now see naval technology sharing as a faster route to deterrence than doing everything alone. Japan already sealed a major Mogami deal with Australia worth up to $20 billion. India so far is still evaluating, but the direction of travel is obvious. This is Japan positioning itself as a serious defense exporter and India positioning itself as the biggest prize in that push. Put it all together and this is a bigger than one ship's design. For decades, India built its navy around Soviet and Russian systems, with the West arriving much later through deals like the P-8 aircraft. Japan barely featured. Now Tokyo is offering India frigate blueprints, destroyer expertise and full technology transfer, the kind of access Japan has never given any country outside its own alliance system. For India, the real prize isn't the Maya-class hardware, it's the ballistic missile defense knowledge sitting inside it. Something India needs badly as missile threats in its neighborhood keep growing. If this technology sharing deepens, it quietly rewrites the India-Japan defense relationship from joint exercises into joint shipbuilding. That is a bigger strategic shift than any single destroyer program. Project 18 may end up being just the first ship where that shift becomes visible.